military budget cuts hurting our country's ability to respond to the crisis in Syria? At least one retired admiral and a local congressman are concerned that is the case. It's all because of sequestration.
And Ted, on your side, military reporter Art Kohn joins us now with more on this developing story. Art, what can you tell us?
Well, Stephanie and Anita, the latest developments concern our Norfolk Bay ships. The Pentagon confirmed late this morning that the USS Mahan is now heading home. The USS Barry could be coming home as well, since it's been deployed since February, but no word on that ship yet. Now, to tie the movement of these ships directly to sequestration might be considered a stretch by some commanders at the Pentagon, but it's hard to dismiss the notion entirely. The 4 Norfolk Bay ships that remain in striking distance of Syria carry enough firepower to exact a heavy toll on the Assad regime's weapons of war. But the Navy has always had another weapon in the Gulf region and around the world: presence.
I say presence is peace.
Retired Rear Admiral Fred Metz says the declining number of U.S. warships in the Gulf region because of sequestration may have emboldened the Assad regime to carry out a chemical attack back on August 21st.
You know, you put a line in the sand, but what are you going to back it up with? You know, in the past, we've had a battle group that operated in the Mediterranean all the time. Now we just pass through. So what are we telling our enemies, and what are we telling our friends?
I think that's a message around the world that both our allies are looking at, but also our potential enemies, that the United States has been on this decline because of all these massive cuts.
4th District Congressman Randy Forbes is chairman of the House Armed Services Subcommittee on Sea Power. He says the Navy is currently only meeting 51% of its defense commanders' obligations in the world, compared to 90% in 2007. Tuesday morning, the Pentagon confirmed its decision to withdraw the USS Mahan from the region.
Are we seeing this on what we're talking about unfolding even as we speak?
We definitely are. Art, you know, this has been an administration. Again, they wanted to do surge in Afghanistan. They wanted to do this repivot to the Asia area. They wanted to do military actions in Libya, now military actions in Syria. But the whole time they have been consistently and dramatically cutting our military capability out.
Now, that was the wrong picture on there. That showed Congressman Scott Ridgell. You were actually hearing from 4th District Congressman Randy Forbes, and he's right about the bipartisan movement, because Democratic Congressman Bobby Scott, whose district includes Newport News, expressed serious reservations about endorsing military action against Syria when I spoke to him yesterday. Now, as we know, the question will go before the full Congress next week. Just a little over an hour ago, I got this statement from Congressman Forbes' office in which he says he will not vote for military action against Syria because he hasn't seen how that will bolster national security here in America. So he is going on record right now as saying he is not going to vote for it. Whether the debate next week changes his mind, we'll wait and see. Also, we've been following all day. The Senate Foreign Relations Committee has been meeting through late this afternoon, also on the question. Senator Tim Kaine, part of that meeting. We're waiting to see how that turns out as well. We'll stay on top of it for you. Art Kohn, 10 on your side.